Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the court. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball, but I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Here we go. White Tony. Slot. Another slot.
Stroud to throw again on second. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs from 37.
Here we go. Hey, you ready to spin? You ready to spin?
Stroud throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First red zone opportunity of the game now for the Texans. They've got first and 10 from the 20. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal.
Or under. 18. What's up? 11. Tonight.
Mixon. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
Stop.
To the air, Stroud. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Has it in close. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense in a hurry up here.
On the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. We got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he put everything he's got behind it. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And in his 6 yards to begin this one, we've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
All right.
Keeping it with Mixon. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. On the ground again with Mixon. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Connects on the crosser. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And they just get the play off. He's got it near the 10. He's on the final play of our opening quarter. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Here's a design run. He gets two there, and it sets up second and goal from the 5.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Stroud completes it quick. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He was going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fields this one at the 3.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Back to throw, Hurts. And this is lofted deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw, third and long. He's going to try another deep one here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Through midfield. He's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49.
The 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Trying to force it into the slants. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. So they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Christian Harris on the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mounts are really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hurts to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Complete to Saquon Barkley. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's 4th down.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Running back sent in motion left. It's Hurts once again. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On the right side, Miller has it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's 16 yards on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Stroud again. Looking slant route complete. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud off the play fake. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. You've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
18.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Eagles 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Hurts now from the gun. Texans closing in, and they get to him. The Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
It's a gain of 29.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 36-yard line.
The final throw before the break. He's going deep. And this final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Spins out of one stop. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Now Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throw here, third down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. The defender was waiting for that one. Make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. A give left side. Here's Mixon. He's out in the clear. He could do it! And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans push their lead further to start the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from the excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
Returnable from the one. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brings up second and 11 at the 15-yard line.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, Silver. Hey, 73. Hey, easy, 63.
Here he goes, third and long. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First and 10, on to Mixon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Will find him his back. Mixon. Oh, he might be close to this lead growing again. And that play gives him a first and goal.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Mixon. has the Houston touchdown. The Texans piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead.
35, Eagles 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, Barkley. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sent down behind the line. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Barkley again here on 2nd. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Keith. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 37 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Great.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running left. This is Barkley. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Offensive line fast.
Isaiah Foskey on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Crowd left, Yeti. Delta.
They go to Barkley again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Great. Delta.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Texans' 4-yard line.
Hey, thumbs up, alert. Delta.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Brought down at the 2-yard
A dose of the hurry-up offense
line.
here.
2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Crowd left, Yeti. Delta.
3rd and short, Barkley. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Barkley. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal. Barkley does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who was hurt on the play. Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. Design keeper here for Hurts. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Eagles 14. Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Philadelphia.
His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Again, he's got room. And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Texans football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. First and 10 from the 32. Handoff headed right, it's Edwards. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Has it at the 7. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. To the air, Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right.
Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch. You get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They go with Barkley here. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Maybe quickly trying to get set again. Hurts setting up to throw. It's out of trouble. Now he's hit. Hurts fumbles. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Texans have recovered it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down. From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 43.
Stroud off of play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 7 at the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Again, Stroud. Gets this to Stover. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Line up the design keeper. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Here's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Texans keep running away with this. One right down the middle. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
Eagles 14.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Here's Saquon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Brings up second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Eagles hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Back to the line they go. It's second down. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here on fourth. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Oh,
Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're caught.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
On third and long, it's Stroud. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs. What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great. Check. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Don't touch.
Running right, it's Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Great. Check.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
No touch.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Nixon on the counter. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Texans are running them out of the building. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans continue adding on to that lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Nearly an interception on that play. So it's second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down. Hurts to throw. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Trying to push deep downfield. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided and fans heading for those exits well before the clock reached zeros here in the 4th.
is only going to get more entertaining as the days go on. As you guys may already know, the Raiders are in search of their next head coach, and this is possibly going to be the most important head coaching hire that the Raiders have made in the past couple of years. The Raiders right now going into the offseason, I've stated it before and I'm going to state it again. We have everything we need right now to set us up for the foreseeable future. We have the #1 overall pick, and we got a boatload of cash going into free agency. So not only finding the right head coach, but finding the head coach that aligns with what John Spytek and Tom Brady want to do with this team moving forward. And it has to be a head coach that we are going to definitely give multiple years to construct this roster, build this team from the ground up. I know it seems like a bit of a rebuild, but I can see the Raiders, if everything goes right, to start competing next year. But before we get into all of that, I'm a small Raider, and if this is the very first time you guys are coming across the channel and you love Raiders content like this, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification icon button. Now, with that said, according to Jeremy Fowler, it seems as if the Las Vegas Raiders are weighing on a potential shift towards hiring an offensive-minded head coach. And knowing that the Raiders struggled last year so much on the offensive side of the ball, it makes a lot of sense, especially knowing that we have the #1 pick, and we most likely will be picking the quarterback of the future, so we need somebody to help him out while also helping the whole offensive side of the ball out. And with so many options out there on who the Raiders could possibly hire, there are a couple of candidates that the Raiders are already scheduled to interview, starting today with Broncos pass game coordinator and quarterbacks coach Davis Webb. Now, I'm not going to lie with you guys. When I first heard this news, I just like, you know what, it is what it is. The Raiders are just going to do their due diligence and trying to give everybody a shot and finding the right guy. But when I dug a little bit deeper on Davis Webb, I'm not going to lie with you guys. I'm a little more intrigued than I was just yesterday, because I could see Davis Webb being a really solid head coach in the league. And I'm not just saying that just to say that, but if you look at the Broncos organization, Sean Payton, and even some of the Broncos fans, he's a fan favorite. Not because he coaches the team, but seeing what he's done in his history. Now, Davis Webb, of course, played in the NFL for a couple of years as a career backup. He was at Texas Tech right before Patrick Mahomes took over as a star guy. Then going over to Buffalo, he was there with Josh Allen as well. And you can say that Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes both credit Davis Webb for helping mentoring them and getting them prepared. Davis Webb is a young, offensive-minded head coach, only 31 years old right now, and he definitely fits the bill in which the Raiders are looking for a young, offensive-minded head coach. Webb is sought after by many teams out there on possibly becoming their next head coach. And you look at the Broncos right now, he's credited for helping Bo Nix get over the hump. Looking at what Bo Nix has been able to do this past year, now we know he ain't perfect, but he's put Bo Nix in the perfect position to go out there and succeed, and that's what you want out of your head coach. I thought we had that at Pete Carroll, but we obviously didn't. When you have a young guy like this, not only is credited for helping Josh Allen, helping Patrick Mahomes, but also helping Bo Nix, who a lot of people might say is a mid quarterback and hasn't had a lot of great games. Bo Nix steps up, and a lot of that can come right back to a guy like Davis Webb. But thinking about what he's been able to do with that offense, especially with the quarterback position, and knowing that the Raiders are going to have a young I don't think that Davis Webb would be a bad option for this team. And from this clip that I seen of him speaking about the quarterback position and a lot of coaches out there just handcuffing their quarterbacks and not playing to their strengths, made me even more of a fan of Davis Webb possibly being the next head coach.
I think one mistake coaches make in this league, which is hilarious, is they handcuff quarterbacks and they try to drill them mechanically, make them something they couldn't do, or they just got taught and they memorized it and they think that's the only way. So no one wants to be in a nasty relationship, anything. So communication is the power to any successful relationship, and we try to drill that in.
Now, I know he's not the favorite with a lot of people, and he might not even get the job for the Raiders, but, you know, I want to keep an open mind before, you know, Raider fans look at the name and say, oh, what the hell, the Raiders just interviewed anybody. And that might be true, but don't get it twisted. David Webb, to me, seems like a candidate that if you don't get the John Harbaughs out there or even the Kubiaks, then he's a name that should definitely be highlighted. Now, before we do continue with today's video, I want to tell you about a new app that is better than your traditional sportsbook. It's called Polymarket. This is a prediction market where you trade on the outcome instead of being locked in to just one result. It's easy to use. Of course, you open up the app and right here, look at, we got Oregon versus Indiana, a really huge game. Fernando Mendoza, Dante Moore, they got Indiana at a 64% chance of winning this game. So I just click here and put whatever amount that you want. Say $100. You get $156. I'm going to go with that. And one thing I really do love about Polymarket is the fact that while traditional sportsbook block cash outs during the game, With Poly Market, you can cash out at any time. And on top of that, Poly Market is available in all 50 states. So with that said, right now, Poly Market is giving you $10 for free to use in-app. Just use my link down below and promo code to get exclusive access and $10 when you sign up. Make sure to try Poly Market today. Now, tomorrow the Raiders will be interviewing 2 more candidates from our AFC West rivalry teams. Number 1, Chiefs offensive coordinator Matt Nagy, who, of course, is a proven offensive mind and has been under Andy Reid and helped that offense out alongside of Patrick Mahomes. Now, he does have head coaching experience with the Bears from 2018 to 2021 with 2 playoff appearances. Now, it wasn't really that great under Matt Nagy, but hey, he was a coach of the year in 2018. And remember, that was the year where we traded Khalil Mack away, and I felt like it was the end of the world as a Raider fan. But that said, though, he wasn't a perfect head coaching candidate. And I wouldn't even want him to be the Raiders' next head coach, but I know that the Raiders are still going to do their due diligence. Now, if there's any kind of positivity to take out of Matt Nagy, it's the fact that he could develop a young, talented quarterback. And if Fernando Mendoza was the option for us, it wouldn't be the worst, but he still wouldn't be high up on my list. Now, the Raiders are also interviewing Broncos defensive coordinator Vance Joseph. Now, I stated it before,